Glover Teixeira versus Jiri Prochazka takes place this weekend in the main event of UFC 275. Teixeira versus Prochazka, and I cannot wait for this matchup for a very long time now. Teixeira, Prochazka, I cannot wait for this matchup. It's finally time for Jiri Prochazka to get his title shot that he's been waiting for his whole life. Not his whole life, but has worked for his whole life. He's now gonna get it. If he wins this weekend, he's gonna be known as the greatest, as at the moment, will be known as the best light heavyweight on the world, on the planet. And Jiri Prochazka this weekend is taking on Glover Teixeira. Both guys are very, very good. Jiri Prochazka, in his last fight, he defeated Dominic Reyes. He did defeat Dominic Reyes. And he knocked out Dominic Reyes badly with a spinning elbow. Very, very badly in that fight. It was one of the brutal KOs, maybe top 5 brutal KOs of the year. That was definitely crazy. Glover Teixeira though, he just won the title against Jan Blachowicz and showed a great performance against Jan Blachowicz. And he's also worked his way up, and now he's the champion. Jiri's the challenger. I cannot wait for this fight. I'm gonna go Glover Teixeira here by first round rear naked choke. I think Glover gets it done. I like Jiri, man. I really do like Jiri Prochazka in this fight. But if I'm being honest with you, if this is gonna load, please load. In this fight, I don't even need to see it. Okay, here. In the fight against Dominic Reyes, and I'll explain in this video why I think Glover wins and what the weaknesses are of Jiri, and I'll also explain as well how Jiri can win and how Glover can win. In the fight against Dominic Reyes, and you can go watch it back. Just look up Jiri versus Reyes, or Jiri Prochazka versus Dominic Reyes on YouTube, or whatever. Reyes took him down, man. And Reyes, I know you can say, oh yeah, but Jiri got right back up. But it's Dominic Reyes. Like, if this was like who's a grappler, in the light heavyweight division? Who's like a grappler? I'm just gonna name someone off the top of my head that's a grappler other than Teixeira. If it was like who's a grappler at the top? Like a Jan Blachowicz. No, not him, because he lost to Glover. Ion Gutelaba. Let's just do him. I don't know why him, but I know Dominic Reyes took him down. But Reyes was really hurt in that fight, and he still was able to take down Jiri. I know he took him down and out of, like, he had to do it, something. But it's Dominic Reyes. If it was like an Ion Gutelaba, that's a guy that grapples a bit, you know, it's fine, because he's alright at grappling. Reyes, you never seen him shoot a takedown before, other than that fight against Jiri, man. And that was worrying. It wasn't a fresh Reyes as well. This was like a beat-up Reyes, broken nose, shattered orbital bone, broken jaw, like, not broken jaw, but like, a lot of injuries, you know. Was able to take down was able to take down Jiri Prochazka. And it's worrying coming into this fight. Volkan Ozdemir, he beat him, but Volkan Ozdemir, in that first round, Volkan was just piecing him up. Eventually, Jiri got the KO, but it was a great KO from Jiri. But even in the Reyes fight, he did get cracked here and there against Reyes, but Glover has been looking good as well. He beat Jan Blachowicz, and I was kind of sad at first for Blachowicz, and I was kind of happy for Teixeira. But look at that back skill-wise. He absolutely dominated Jan Blachowicz in that fight. Absolutely destroyed him. And I'm not even lying when I say that. Like, he absolutely destroyed him. Blachowicz had nothing for him in that fight, man. Other than a few moments here, it landed a few glancing blows, and Glover ate well. Glover landed some good shots in that fight, and it was very impressive. Glover overall dominated the fight against Jan Blachowicz, took him down with relative ease. I thought Jan Blachowicz had a great takedown defense. I thought he was really good. I thought Jan Blachowicz was going to win that fight. Glover, you see every time, takes a lot of damage in his fights. Against Thiago Santos, gets dropped but comes back. Against Smith, gets beat up and then comes back. Even in close fight against Nikita Krylov, and Kutelaba beats him up, comes back, Glover. Same with the Carl Roberson fight. You kind of see that, and I was like, Blachowicz is the guy just to put him out cold badly. And Jiri and Glover actually proved me wrong in that fight. Absolutely destroyed Jan Blachowicz. Even on the feet, he rocked Jan Blachowicz at one point. I'm not going to base that off of anything, but Jiri can be KO'd here, guys. He can. I know a lot of people, if they're saying, oh, Teixeira wins, it's going to be his ground game, rear naked chokes, subs, and that. Teixeira can win by knockout, He can. I don't think he will, but I think if he needs to, he can just trade on the feet with Jiri. We've seen Jiri get rocked a lot of times before. Jiri, we've seen rocked a lot of times. Against Reyes, he came in against Reyes. I picked him to beat Dominic Reyes. I picked Ozdemir to beat him because I thought Jiri earlier in his career fought not the best of opponents. If I'm being quite honest with you, he didn't fight the best of opponents. But yeah. And so I thought Volkan would just beat him up and win. But I think, yeah. He hasn't fought the greatest opponent. 17-9 CB Dalloway. 25-13 at the time now. Fabio Maldonado. I'm going to say that again. Maldonado. King Mo, he beat 12-4 Brandon Halsey. I think Jiri, man's going to lose. And I want him to kind of win because if he wins, Glover, I kind of want Jiri to win. I kind of want Glover to win as well, but I'm more sad of the Jiri of winning because if Jiri wins, you have a champion that could stay for a while. How old is Jiri? 29, turning in October 14th. You see? Glover could retire after this fight. I think he said he wants to win this one and then win after against the winner of Ankalaev Smith or Jan Blachowicz in a rematch. But I just don't see this going well for Jiri, man. I think Jiri's going to lose badly here as well. I just think, I know he beat Reyes, but where's Reyes now? Hasn't fought since. Ozdemir. Where's Ozdemir now? Seriously, where is Ozdemir? I'm going to go to look at Ozdemir and his record. I think he only fought Ankalaev since then. Ankalaev since then. He's now fighting Paul Craig. I think Glover gets him, man. I'm not joking here. I think Glover Teixeira is going to get this one done. I think Jiri has way more to worry about. I think it's kind of like Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje, but heavier weight class. I think this is more. I think there's more for Jiri to worry about, man. More to worry about. Where is it taking place? Is it in Jiri's hometown? Singapore. Oh, yeah, Singapore. I forgot. Taking place in Singapore. That's closer. That's Jiri's closer to Singapore than Brazil. Czech Republic to Brazil. Czech Republic is closer to Singapore than Brazil. I think Jiri's gonna lose, man. I think the pressure's gonna get to him. All the pressure's on him. If Teixeira loses, if he loses, you can just say, oh, I won my world title already, though. At least I got that. Who cares about the defense? the fences. I'm not gonna reach to GOAT status or anything. John Jones is already there. Also, he also lost to John. I already lost to John Jones as well back then. With Prochazka, it's like I need to win this world title. This is my chance to win this. If I lose, I'm gonna have to be at the back of the line, and by then I'm gonna have to win at least 3 in a row, 2 in a row maybe at a push. I just don't see this going well for Jiri. I think Yuri's gonna lose badly, man. I think he has more to worry about. Glover, all he needs to worry about, Glover, is the stand-up. Jiri has to worry about the stand-up of Glover and the takedowns of Glover. If Jiri rocks Glover, he can't just rush forward and look good. He can't. I know he's been saying all week that I know he's been saying all week that he's improved his wrestling for this camp and will wrestle Glover, which could work, but like I just don't see it, man. And we've seen earlier in his career, like a lot of guys have grappled him, like Carlo Bredikson grappled him. Gassed out though, like same with Vadim Nemkov earlier in his career. You know? But he did a lot of damage from bottom. He could do that to Glover. But I think Glover, if I'm a bit honest with you, it's more to capitalize. You know, you're rarely going to see Nemkov get like a rear naked choke on somebody. I'm going to go to Nemkov's page right now. He probably got one earlier in his career, but in terms of recent, I don't think he has got a rear naked choke over Rafael Cavallo. That's about it. And against this 0-0 guy in 2015. That's it. You'll rarely see the guy get legit a rear naked choke. And Teixeira goes for them. Against who? Like against Smith, he could have got one against Anthony Smith, but he decided to go for ground and pound. Got it against Santos. Got it against Blachowicz. Got it against Gutelaba. Went for Carl Robertson arm triangle instead. I just think Teixeira is going to go out there and get it done. He could get KO'd again. Jiri could land like a big uppercut. We've seen Teixeira go down uppercuts before against, I don't know why it says punches. It was clearly an uppercut. Why is he punches for Anthony Johnson? It was legit an uppercut. Punches? There was no punches. Well, he got uppercutted by what every us saw. Topology fixed that immediately. It's clearly saying it's saying punches. You want to see punches? It's a combo. That was clearly a freaking uppercut. Well, against Gustafsson, he got uppercutted. Uppercut, overhand right. Against Johnson, just got laid out for an uppercut. Again, that could happen to him here. But I think Glover knows that's probably gonna happen. Like I think Glover knows that there's a possibility that could happen. I think he's smart enough. Then I don't see Teixeira. I don't see Prochazka. Another opportunity for Prochazka though. He could just land a flying knee flush on the chin of Teixeira, put him out cold, and just that's it. He could do that. But I think if Jiri Prochazka does that, Teixeira will cover up, man. He'll cover up and then just land a big overhand right and then shoot a takedown right afterwards. I think Teixeira is going to get this one done. I want Jiri to win, though, because if Jiri wins, you can do him versus the winner of Ankalaev. Winner of Ankalaev Smith. You know, him versus Blachowicz. If I'm being quite honest there. Maybe Alexander Rakic, if he comes back, finally see that fight. If Rakic will, of course, have to win at least 2 in a row or something. He's coming off a loss. You know? You can do Prochazka in Abu Dhabi, October. Prochazka, Ankalaev. See what happens. With Teixeira, it's like it's like, if he wins this, there's one more left. You know? We'll see what happens, though. I think Jiri's gonna lose, man. He could get caught as well. Like, Teixeira, like, he could KO Prochazka. Prochazka gets wobbled a lot in his fights, man. He did eventually recover, but Reyes was already beat up. Ozdemir was just trying to just... Like, he was getting rocked as well, but he was also kind of tagging Jiri up. And he was still worried what Jiri was probably going to do to him. With Teixeira can crack hard, man. He can put someone out. Like, he can put someone out. Like, he dropped Anthony Smith in their fight. Rocked Jan Blachowicz on the feet in their fight. Didn't drop him, but rocked him really badly. Destroyed Blachowicz. That was a very impressive victory from Teixeira, man. Very impressive Very impressive victory from Teixeira in that fight. Like, people just say, good win from Teixeira. Look at that fight. He actually dominated Blachowicz. And Blachowicz outstruck on jabs 5-0, I thought, on rounds against Israel Adesanya. And Teixeira absolutely destroyed him. Adesanya absolutely got destroyed by Blachowicz, whether you like it or not. Like, he won that fight 5-0. Blachowicz won 5-0 on rounds versus Israel Adesanya. Maybe 4-1. But I think Teixeira wins it. I think Prochazka's got way more to worry. And yeah, if Prochazka loses though, it'll be sad because it's kind of dead hype for him. Honestly, it's already kind of dead hype because he hasn't even fought in a year. You like think about that. Teixeira fought back in October. That's about 7-8 months ago, I want to say, around that area. 7 to 8 months, maybe. Yeah, 7 to 8 months ago. Prochazka's been out for a full year now, man. A full year and a month. A month now. I don't trust him winning this one. And yeah, I think Prochazka's going to lose. I think Teixeira's going to win. And Prochazka, I forgot to say this, he's a freaking massive favorite. Massive favorite. Teixeira should be dead evens, if I'm being quite honest. Maybe a slight favorite at a push for Jiri, and I'll accept that. But not a 2-1 favorite, man. You know? Not a 2-1 favorite. I don't get that odd. Bet Glover, man. He's an underdog. Like, I don't know why people... I thought they kind of figured this out by now. Glover can win. Like, it's not like, every time you... It's not like every time now. Like he dominated Blachowicz, man. And yeah, even if Prochazka rocks Glover or drops him at one moment, Glover can just shoot a takedown. And if Jiri sprawls it, what's Jiri gonna do? Just sit there? Like, kind of like Gaethje Chandler and just punch to the body? Teixeira is gonna eventually take his back and he's gonna sub Jiri, man. Bet Glover though, man. That is so disrespectful. It's not like every time Glover fights, Glover, will he get KO'd in round 1 or will he, like, dude. Bet Glover, man. I think Glover gets it done. Late first round TKO. No. Late first round submission. Rear naked choke. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a prediction and breakdown of Glover Teixeira versus Jiri Prochazka. And yeah, peace out. Yeah, peace out, guys.